think we might be live. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh boy. This is a wacky map plus starting spots. I ended up with witches because I think I might be able to do a pretty cool opening with this cult step. But this here is kind of annoying. I could just take B3. It does defeat... Oh no. Maybe I can still do my opening. No, I can't. I definitely can't. Because I can get to 8 steps. Oh, I'm running out of time. Oh, this is horrible. Let's just give it up. We'll let mermaids have B3. That's fine. I think... maybe... Eesh. Maybe B3 is good because it's B3, C2, D3, D2, easy town. And then I can just... I don't know. I'm just thinking about spades. Alright. I've been looking at how to get this up and running again. And not thinking about my actual game plan here. Which might cost me. Might cost me big time. But what are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Alright. Some things that I have noticed, though. These giants, definitely Smurf account. They're going to be probably #1 target. Or just the #1 person to watch out for. Yeah, these are their stats here. They've played 24 games. You know, they're already 400 elo. When did they create their account? 3 weeks ago. Or almost 4 weeks ago. If cultists take priest for first action, I won't be able to get up 8 steps. So there is that. Oh, mermaid's opening is going to be really good. They're going to be able to dig F4 and hit I6. I kind of missed that. And E8. Oh, this is really bad for me, actually. Because if they're on E8 and I6, I'm not going to be able to dig. Alright, I hate it here. I already hate it. But getting up in this air cold will be nice. It rewards 3 times here in the first year, second year, and the 5th year. Won't get those 5th year rewards, but for a while. But that's fine. So yeah, mermaids get double dig. They'll probably go B3 and then F4. Maybe they won't have enough. Maybe they won't have enough juice to get to E8. Let's look at this guy. Okay, so he's played 80 games and he's still 130. So he's probably a true 130. Not that there's anything. Oh my god, this is huge. Our game has been saved. Oh, we love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Let's make sure nobody does anything funny over here. Giants and mermaids could 5-power priest, and that would be sad. All right. Okay. Oh no, we're okay. So he's still gonna get to E8, but now it's different because now he's not on I6, and I was worried about that because I have 2 spades coming in. So where are these spades going? You know, with mermaids around, they're gonna be pretty annoying. One thing about my game I can already tell is I'm not gonna have any neighbors, which is never good. Ever, ever, ever. If I could get this workers, I almost have enough to go stronghold temple. And then I could get neighbors. It would require an expensive trading post. Yeah, Giants look pretty good here. It's no landscapes, so their worth is not worth that much. And with random generation maps, a lot of times what you want to look for is exactly what you see here. One dig spot that lead to 2 hexes. So this is really nice for Giants here. This is the only one that they have immediately. There is, something way over here, which they probably won't ever even get to. Witches had that nowhere, it looks like. They just have a lot of easy digs. Like this town would take 2 digs. It's probably going to be 3. This town right here would be 2 digs. Okay. Workers are no longer there. Let's just go ahead and take the temple. Yeah, there's definitely some give and take with this opening. Not taking any spades, kind of slows down the worker production and hurts for gaining territory for building out my towns. But, jumping up in the cult boards is going to be nice. And I think I should be able to take 1 spade action next turn, which is definitely going to be good. I think both me and Giants want a neighbor here, so I might be able to dig out to I5, and then we can be friends. But I don't see me getting a neighbor any other way. And I need one. Need one bad. F4. Interesting. Yeah, honestly, I like the position of everyone except myself here. One thing about the random map distribution is you do get away. It seems like I've been playing this a bit more. I really like it. It's so cool. But I think you can get away with just knowing how to build a good economy a little bit more, because a lot of people don't know, or pretty much nobody knows, the real meta of the randomized maps. And when you play like regular base map, everyone kind of knows like where you're supposed to go for the most part. I mean, every now and then you get some people who kind of are new to the game, aren't sure where towns are supposed to go and whatever. So yeah, we might be able to get away with a unfortunate start here, because this is by no means great. Not a super strong opening. Just gonna go ahead and let that be known. Looking at passing, what would be good here? Coins are always good. Oh man, these guys both can dig. Oh no, or no. All right. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a pass. Coins, and that's really the only option here. Yeah, I don't really have an option with my digs here. I can't go d5. e7 would just be silly. So we're going i8, i7. I guess I could go h5. I'm not going to, but I thought about it. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not good. And I need a town before Cultist can take me out on this air track. That would be so sad if I would put in all this work and then still lose. It's definitely happened before. A stronghold would be nice. If I could get d5. Ooh. Sweet. Let's hope Cultist put priority on. Oh wait, that was actually not that crazy. I didn't see that. Wow, this is really good for us. I didn't see that Cultist dug this brown, so it was only a double dig for Cultist. This gives us the ability to maybe dig d5 and c2. Okay, that'd be awesome. Nice. Okay, Cultists were worried about giant stomping. Fair. This is definitely going to give mermaids a good amount of leech. Because I think I want to come in here, put a dwelling down, and build a... I don't know, a temple might be overkill. Stronghold would be... Oof, that'd be good. It'd be tough. I'd have to convert a priest. And get workers' actions. Yeah, it's a tough ask. But we're definitely going to get 2 leech here, which gives us the workers. I can't imagine Cultists take workers here anyways. I guess they could. They could upgrade their shipping and then get to C1. It's not terrible. I kind of have to make a choice now. Actually, that's not true. I can just upgrade. I think. Yeah. Okay, I think it's worth it to go for the stronghold. The other thing I was considering was sending priest to Earth because it's always nice to get those 3 spots. It's a priest round, and Earth rewards coming up. It looks like I'm going to lose on Earth 1, which is fine if I get the stronghold because I can just put out 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 dwellings next turn. Won't be bothered to miss out on Earth 1. Okay, nice. This is good. So I got to take... This works if cultists don't take workers. But I think they are incentivized to send priest. All right, cool. Everything is falling into line here. It's a good round 2 after an abysmal round 1. It wasn't abysmal. I think I'm too hard on myself right now. And we're making up ground here. This stronghold's going to catch us back up, I think. And we had 2 digs come in from the round 1, which always huge. I want to go I want to build stronghold and then fly somewhere, but my options are a bit limited. Because it's not that they're limited. I want to go F2 so that I can eventually, carve out a town here and definitely get neighbors. But I am way too slow to be able to dig. I gotta be careful with my power income here. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Looks like we'll get a neighbor on I-5. Good for Giants and me. Yeah, this E7 dig, man. That was cool. I really, I like that. I love that for me especially because that's wasted cult digs for cultists. And I guess mermaids did need this. They probably didn't want to go anywhere else. That's a lot of leech. I could probably use it to bridge. Yeah, I want to get that bridge in. All right, I don't want mermaids to come in with 2 ship and just absolute bully me. I also do need this. Yeah, I gotta go there. Gotta go there. Oh man, if I can get 2 towns in the town round, that'd be huge. That was not on my bingo card. But we might have the economy to do it. I only need 2 more digs. C2, I6. I will need an expensive TP, and I would need a sanctuary, which sucks. It sucks for many reasons. One, sanctuary is after town round. Unless I land on this going into the town round, it's not amazing. But this would set me up to like go sanctuary and then take water 1, build a couple TPs, get points. So there is that. Giants are definitely going to pass before me. Take this. So I'm looking at one of these pass tiles. TP tile, ship. Oh no, wait, I pass. I pass. What am I thinking? I thought I had another action. Ooh. Oh yeah, the bridge action. That's right. Okay, well if I bridge and then pass after Giants, that does set me up to land on their big building. It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. I hope this doesn't make me too much of a target. Yeah, let's just stick it out there. Let's do it. I don't know if mermaids would ever take C2 when they have B2, so I think it's safe. The only other thing that could possibly never happen is Giants end up on E4 and then C2. But these are all like pretty far out there. C2 bridge seems pretty safe. Definitely want to be safe when you're doing stuff like that. All right, score-wise, in last. Not good. Definitely want to be ahead of Cultist by a decent bit by the end because they're going to be up on Colts for sure. They might be a little slow to building towns here. They also need a bridge for here, and then this. They still need 3 spades, which not coming quick. All right, shocker. Okay, thoughts. This TP does absolutely nothing for me. This power could be useful because it gives me the ability to single spade. I think everybody's looking at coins. And by everybody, I mean... Cultists may dig, but then mermaids might come in with coins. Giants, they're going to use their power for coins, which leaves me with spade. And giants would never single spade. So yeah, let's do that. That would actually give me enough to double dig. I don't have a purpose for this temp ship actually. Which means I'll just I don't have any rhyme or reason why I did that. I mean, it was one or these. Oh boy. Oh shoot. I forgot that there's actually people. The connection plan is G4 and I9. I don't know when you said that. G4 and I9. I mean, yeah, yeah. Looks like it's gonna have to be that. Man, that's annoying. Now he's touching G4. This might be one of those games where I don't connect, sadly. All right, let's go C2. Boing. I6. Boing. Yeah, because I'm definitely not going to be able to connect over here. E4, E3. Other things to note about connection is I think if I get cut off. No, it looks like I'm still going to get last. Yeah. If I get cut off, I'm not beating Giants. How do I see when this came in? No idea. No clue. Bartholomew. Nice. Yeah, I'm just going to worry about connection later. Hope Giants don't come and annoy me. I think they're the only ones who would take both of these hexes. All right, so let's go ahead and take... See, this is weird. G4. This is 3 ship. Oh, he's already there. Are mermaids looking to get to I-10? I'm not sure. They might be trying to get to D7. Yeah, it's hard to protect all my stuff. All right, it's got to be G4. I'm realizing some issues with my game. I'm going to be super coin tight. So maybe passing on to this wouldn't be terrible. Eesh. Yeah, now I definitely have to go here. The good thing about playing like super economic when you have all these point pass tiles here is if you have a pretty economic game, you are not very tight with your passing. Like you have a lot of good options. Whereas when you're playing very greedy, your pass tiles are pretty narrow with what's really good and what's not really good. F1. Okay. So it is nice that I have some good pass options. What did he... Wait, whoa. What did mermaids do? B2? B2. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, now I'm wishing I took temp ship because if mermaids pass, they're on 3 ship. I-10, ding. Sad day. Ooh, this is good. Okay, so mermaids are going to be in for one more move. I can do 2 moves, but I definitely think if I'm the first to pass, I'll just go I6, everybody makes move, Clay pass, Clay happy. I would love to get one more power. How can I achieve such a mighty... Really, E3. I'd be worried about Giants going to E4. What's the play here? Yeah, okay, so 7 coins, really good. Dwelling Pastel, really good. And this big building, really good. They all are going to give me... Well, these two give me pretty much 8 points. And the other's just good for the econ. Nice catchy streaming. It's nice to be streaming. It's been a minute. It took me a minute to set up, too. I forgot how to do it all. It's not complicated, but there is, you know, a lot of buttons to press. All right, Giants get coins, and he's going to take the coins action. That's a bit sad. But we can rally. We can take big building here and make it worth. Make it worth. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 2 dwellings and a TP. Man, I'm so short on gold. Looks like we're taking a coins tile here for town. All right, let's get out of here. Let's pass. I should have enough workers. The question is gold. So I need... This dwelling is free, so I need 4 workers for this. And then 2 workers for the TP, and then 4 more. So that's 10 workers. So I have 10 here between workers and priest. No, I'm trying. You know. Wait. Oh my gosh. All right, back to what I was doing. Oh, that's already my move. Cool. All right, I think I want to save this priest to claim that. Oh, this is going to be tough. Oh, that's terrible. That's so bad. I think I'm better off going this one first. Nope, I'm not. I am short some power. I should be getting some back here. Yeah, I can't burn this power down. I gotta I gotta get it naturally. All right, I've got the got the chat back up. Yeah, TP on I5 probably would have been good to do. I think I think had I had the wisdom that you had, I would have done that over the dwelling, because I do need as much leech as I can get, and that definitely gets me more leech. But I'm feeling stressed. I got so much going on. It's hard to keep up with everything. But yeah, let's hope that we get some leech from mermaids here because they need to do. I don't know how they're going to do it. Are they doing TPs? Are they doing Sanctuary? No way. Yeah, it looks like just 2 TPs. Honestly, I could have TP'd on I5 or H4 because mermaids probably don't want to upgrade E8 or E7 first. They probably want to go G3. Oh, this is scary. Yeah, mermaids are having it, or not mermaids. Cultists are having a game. They just unlocked the world. Nice. Nice. Oh, we're cooking. We're cooking. And okay, one other thing that I did quickly think about was a TP there wasn't the best move in the sense that if I did get leech, as I did, I can now Sanctuary for Water 1, save me a couple points there. So there is that small little thing. Is there any world I can take to Keytown? I don't think so. Hmm. I think I'm short on what I wanted to do. Yeah, I don't have enough juice to do what I wanted. Or I do. I wanted to dig I9, so I guess I'm just going to go TP. So it looks like we're going TP, which means I should probably take 2 Keytown, actually. All right. There's one town. We got some points there. I agree. The 5 leech from mermaids was definitely a gift. I was expecting some, but not the 5. Like this 3 for 2, I think was like kind of expected, or the leech on G3. But yeah, I agree. Just don't tell Percy that though. You know he doesn't need to know. Ooh, okay. Giants go up. 2, 3. Okay, I'm just crazy. I can do this. H4, I9. All right. Yeah, it looks like my 2 Colts are going to be water and air that I'm going to try and fight for. Is there any use in sending a priest to Earth? Hmm. I mean, there's definitely some use. I don't have a great spot for the spade. I could spade F5, but mermaids can just come and take that. They have some utility for it. Yeah, I definitely need a lot of coins. I do think they'll come. I've got next round, which I'm pretty much doing nothing, and I will have. I haven't decided if I build I9 as a dwelling or if I build another TP yet. I'll probably decide that when the clock is on me. Maybe massive is hyperbolic. Thought it was very accurate. This happens a lot though with Witch's Stronghold. Like you get this incredible dwelling econ, and then you just gotta find the coins where you can, and you usually find them in the towns. But I didn't take the coin town, so we're seeing that as an issue. But I do want to compete on cults. I am worried about both cultist and giants. Giants are doing way better than they should. I do like the idea of TP right now. I'm with you on it. I'm with you. It also frees me. It gives me some freedom to play with priests here. Then my spade can go on. I I don't know if I can even get to I9. Wait, mermaids? Yeah, they're at 2 ship. Okay, let's see. Mermaids have 2 more moves. At least. I could be wrong. There is a world where they bizarrely pass. All right. Let's do something. Yeah, let's go TP. We'll play that game. Yeah, let's further our issues here. I think I think this is fine. We'll just avoid coins. I'm running super low on time. Spade on F5 is kind of nice. Where's F5? Opens B5 and D8. Oh, yeah. B5, D8. Yep. Yeah, it's between I9, F5. I9, mermaids can hit. So as long as I can pass before... I mean, I haven't even sent a priest up yet, so it's... Like, that's the other thing, too. I could just send 2 priests up to water and say, hey, giants, it's been fun. This is my cult. I don't think I'll compete on fire. I'll just let those guys duke it out. Like, I can't tell who my biggest competition is. It might be giants. I don't know. My overcycle with power on priest. This is true. There is a good pass here too, or if I just pass first, take the TP tile. That is another good move. Ooh, okay, see this. This is a concerning move. You like passing. That's kind of where I'm at. I also think with that last move I just saw from mermaids, I don't think water cult is as easily won as I thought, because if I send a priest, then mermaids can send a priest. And I've already won a cult, so I'm not like I need to win another. I'm not a greedy guy. But mermaids are going to be like, "Let me take water too." It may not even be like that great for them, but you know. You would pass for cult coins. I can see why. I would definitely pass for TP pass tile because it is, what is that? 3 versus 5. So it's 2 less resources, and then it's, as of right now, it's 4 points coming with the TP pass tile. Okay, well, we're at that time now, so I guess I can make my move. I'm looking to see where everybody, like how many moves it looks like everybody has. Oh my gosh, I have no time. This is insane. All right, whatever. We'll get out of here. I think I can kind of switch to playing a little greedy here and just grab points. I'm in the point lead right now, but that will not last. I do think Giants are going to pass me. Colts pass quickly. Colts have like a great econ. They have, well, I wouldn't say great. They have a good econ. I take that back. Colts' econ is kind of shot. Mermaids though, great econ. Giants, solid econ. I don't know. I feel much better than I did round 1. That is for sure. Giants game is messed up. He has nowhere to go. Yeah, the problem with Giants game, it looks like right now, is they are limited to 2 towns. They're gonna need a 3rd town to catch up. It's a good point. All right. And just like that, we have pretty much balanced our economy, which is nice. There's no open pass tiles for points, so I do kind of want to delay. Worst case scenario, I'm first to pass and I get 7 coins with a coins action. That is not bad at all. But usually 8 victory points is better than 14 coins last round. Usually, not always. There's no natural reds. Yeah, I think that might have been an issue with, I don't know when you came in, but he started, I'll decline that leech. He started what is this? F3, H3. I don't know why he was worried about H3. But yeah, this over here would have been great. A lot of natural ways to get there. No pressure from anybody. You can easily connect. I wouldn't say easily. Maybe that's why he didn't do it. But it's like, you're Giants. You're never really competing for network anyways. Especially against witches. Yeah, I think going into this game, Giants should have been like, okay, I'm not winning network. I'll just split connection and just play for best way to get to hexes. Yeah, exactly. Building on C2. I'll definitely fly to I-10, which, no shocker there if it's still there. Oh yeah, it's definitely still going to be there. I'll fly to I-10, build a TP. There's a case, or there's an argument for pushing for a 3rd town here. Not sure. Okay, so hold on. Let's think about this. Mermaids can't touch I-10. I do have some priests here. I think I should fight for some cults. Let's go. All right, let's push up water once. Yeah, you're probably right. No neighbors. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so both mermaids and giants have to decide whether they want to fight fire or water. And Mermaids don't care. All right. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. I could guarantee water here by taking water 3. But I don't know if I want to do that. Especially since witches got up to 3 ships. Let's go ahead and secure I-10. No funny business here. Wow. Okay, stronghold from cultists. They have all of this space here that they never got to. I think they were on temp ship 1 round and then dug this, never built it. And that is a lot of free real estate that is not being used, which is, I think, why their economy is shot. Oh, well, just like that, they got to 3 ship. Yeah, let's play for points here. TP. So honestly, it's not going to be a super high scoring game. I'll have 90-ish points going into the round 6. I might score like 15 points in the last round. Plus a pass, which will put me around 120. I think I'll end at 150. Yeah, probably around 150. That might be good enough. Because I do have a Colt 1. So I'll probably have like 12 Colt points, and then I'm hoping for 18. So I'm hoping for 30 in-game points. So yeah, I think if I can get to like 120 after pass, I should be at 150, which I don't know. Looking at where everybody's at right now, I think that might be good enough. Mermaids may get another town, but that's a big may. I don't see any easy spots for it. Like, unless they're doing something crazy like digging C5. They have the same issue I do, which is no neighbors. This is definitely going to be an expensive TP. I'm fine with that. Yeah, cultists have to pass, so they don't have to. They had 1 more action, but we had loads more. I feel like you want to fly to D2 with priority next round and hard dig C3. Maybe. One, two, three, four. I mean, who am I competing here with? Network wise, if I dig 3 times, that's 9 workers. I9, H7, G6, and that's 4 dwellings. That gets me down to 3 structures. Ain't nobody. Maybe mermaids. Yeah. Yeah, there goes that. Yeah, I don't see a reason why I should stay. I can pretty much, yeah, my game's pretty much set. Just 3 or 4 dwellings, probably 4, and then upgrade 3 times. So 4 dwellings times 2 gold is 8 gold, plus the 4 times 3. So I need 20 gold. So I've got 13 gold here plus 5. So I've got 18 gold there. I need 9 workers here for the digs, and then 10, 11, 12. I need, oh, you know what? I actually did not account for my fly. So I only need 18 gold, and then I need 12 workers. So yeah, I'll have 2 workers to spare. So, killer. Absolutely killed it. So yeah, I was able to take 2 key town and the 1 key, or the 2 key cult town and the 1 cult town, and I was still fine with resources. But part of that is I didn't go for a 3rd town, so I'm able to just kind of make it happen. So yeah, I would go and eat at this point in time. Start calling up my friends that I don't have, but I'm stuck on stream. So here we are. Let's talk. What are we going to talk about? I just got back from a ski trip out in Colorado. How much am I liking the IKM maps? I really like them. I love them, actually. I think playing on base map, but with the colors shuffled, is so cool. It just, like, it's everything. It keeps the game so fresh without having to learn anything else, if that makes sense. Like, I don't have to learn new factions. I don't have to learn, new landscapes, new whatever. But yet, there's so much new strategy implemented. As for the skiing, I was out in Keystone. I wasn't at a resort, but I was, right by all the resorts. We had a huge Airbnb. I brought along some TM players, actually. Last year I got Ondas to come along, to tag along, and he came again. And then we brought out, crazily enough, we brought Deep Finesse, which was an absolute time. We had 21 people in the Airbnb. It was insane for like 5 days. Absolute riot. I'm hoping to expand the TM core because we were 1 player away from playing a TM game, so got to get 1 more. It was funny though. At one point, me and Ondas were in a game, and it shows up like when you're in a lobby together. It's like, oh, you're using the same IP address, and I was like, dude, we got to get Deep Finesse here, just so we could be like all 3 of us all using the same IP address. Screenshot, bang bang. Used to ski at Winter Park, Colorado a bunch. Yo, I hear that place is nice. I wonder how much snow they got, because Colorado was, dude, they were barren. When we went, we actually got the most snow that they had gotten all season, just in like the 4 days we were there. So we got really lucky. But yeah, I do hear Winter Park is pretty nice. But I think it was just like all the East Coast got all the stuff. I guess I can just fly. What's priority here? I guess just I-9. I-9. Boom. I assume you ski, not snowboard. Yeah, we flew into Colorado and we're like, where does snow at? I mean, you drive out like, where all the parks are and you get the snow, but it was not looking good for a minute there. Brooklyn. Who does Brooklyn have? The Dodgers. Yo, ice skating is kind of sharp. Shit's nice. I can ice skate like okay. I'm nothing like amazing by any measures, but I can go out there and like not fall. But my favorite thing to do is grab the little kiddie carts and just go X Games mode on people. Like that's when I become someone who looks like they know what they're doing. I don't even know if you know what I'm talking about because you're probably like, dog, we don't have those here. I can't imagine falling out of love with skiing though. That shit is so fun. And the first time I went, which was last year, I only skied for 2 days, and I wasn't even skiing. I just had my skis like in pizza mode, and I would just fall down the mountain, and I was like, "This is amazing. This is so fun." And then on the last day, or my second day of skiing, like in the last hour, I learned how to like swoop, and I was like, "Oh, this is skiing." Yeah, I'm coming back every year. Yeah, skating backwards is impossible. I can I can do it like rollerblading very slowly. I can get the job done. I know how to like S, but wouldn't say I'm good at that either. But yeah, skiing's the shit. And like half of our group was like skiers, snowboarders. Running into a tree was not something I was worried about, but I think that's because I'm not good enough to really. I don't do tree runs. I don't really do anything crazy. I just stick to the greens. Easy peasy. Yeah, okay, there's the problem. Backwoods skiing is for crazy people. That's like how you die though, right? Cuz you have one slip up, you end up head 3 feet into the snow. Your feet are dangling above. You can't get out. No one's there to save you. That's just that's just silly. That's the Alex Honnold of skiing. The free soloing. Yeah, skiing is definitely a younger sport though. Like all those kids, they go out there, they have zero fall damage. It's not fair, dude. I wasn't worried about tearing or breaking anything just yet. One, because I'm still pretty slow out there, still pretty nimble. But yeah, as you get heavier, as you get older, the falls I can only imagine. Yeah, it's just one big Final Destination movie for sure. The craziest thing that happened when we were out there, I mean, we had a lot of crazy things, but it was like day two for this guy. Actually, I don't know how deep you are in the terror community. His name is Big Pete. He competed in the 2v2 tournament. One of my absolute best friends. But day two, we're out there. He loses his phone. It's his work phone, so it's like kind of important. And I'm with him. It's me, him, and Deep Finesse, and we're like, well, why is your work phone out here in the first place? Like you don't need it. Anyways, he's like, well, I gotta go. This is my like last day of skiing or whatever. We'll go into the report it a lost phone. You can come back tomorrow and look for it. I'm telling him I'll come and look for it. In my mind, I'm like, yo, this is a lost cause. We've been skiing all morning. There's no finding this phone. It's probably buried in the snow somewhere. If someone finds it, they'll turn it in. Like, that's how he's going to find it. So I go out the next day and I'm like, all right, I guess I'll do what I said. I'll look for his phone. So we go to this one spot where he thinks it fell. He's like sending me all these pictures. And I'm like, all right, let me turn the GoPro on just to show that I searched, even though I'm never going to find this phone. So I kneel down, do a couple scrapes on the snow. And by golly, there's his work phone at 70%. It was there all night through the cold, still working. So I called him on his work phone and he was freaking the fuck out and I was freaking the fuck out. But yeah, yeah, even if you recover, it's gonna be wet and fried. That's what we thought. We're like, dude, that was our God is real moment. Someone's like, there's got to be a word for this. Yeah. Everyone got sick though. And I didn't get sick because I think I was sick for like a whole month leading up to the trip. So I am, and I can't get sick anymore. I'm immune to being sick. But everyone got sick. Everyone got home and they were like, oh, it's terrible, blah, blah, blah. Some guy was like, same guy who lost his phone was like, yeah, a miracle, right? Same guy who lost his phone was like, dude, I lost 9 pounds and I've been home for 2 days just dying from the flu, I guess. Somebody called it flu Zempic. It's the funniest thing I've heard. It's in 2026. But yeah, that's all the stories I got for now. Because honestly, the reason I'm streaming this game right now is because I've been editing all of the footage from it. I have like 26 hours of footage. I've gone through about 13. So I got like halfway through and I'm like, I need to play some Terra, get my mind off of seeing just white screens, snowing and whatever. So here I am. And I might go play some pickleball after this. I had a bunch of people text me. I don't even play pickleball a lot, but all right, let's build this. And looky there, 2 workers to spare. Sometimes we do math here, and it's not a good thing, but yeah, we did some math this time. And yeah, me 20 minutes ago saying I'm going to have 2 workers left after upgrading and digging and doing all this jazz. Feels nice being 20 minutes in the future looking back and being like, hey, we can do simple arithmetics. Hey, oh, we are same time zone. Because I was thinking, damn, that's kind of early for a party, but I guess you going out later. Where are you going, like downtown Brooklyn? What? Because Friday night comes around, I be in downtown Atlanta pretty much. That's just like, there's law of thermodynamics, there's law of gravity, law of Friday nights. Friday night comes around, you will find Claybo somewhere out there. So are you going to, is it a house party or is this like what you mean? Elaborate, please. Oh, Manhattan. That can't be that far from Ondas. I feel like he lives somewhere around there. I sent him a care package one time, and I'm pretty sure I sent it to Manhattan. Me accepting this leech is actually a wash. Let's do it. Let's freak him out. Dude, house parties are the best. Apartment parties, whatever. They're all the same. And being a +1, you're in a great spot here because, well, it depends. Like, if you're super charismatic and you can kind of like woo the crowd, you'll kill. They'll be like, oh, who was that guy that came and was like, Here's what you do. You got to have one joke prepared, and I'll give you the joke. This kills, but in a way that most people aren't ready. So here's the joke. Yeah. All right. So when you have found the right moment to tell the joke is, so this guy's head, his entire head is a pumpkin, giant pumpkin. His friend goes up to him. He's like, "So what happened?" He's like, "Well, I found this genie in a lamp, and he gave me 3 wishes." This guy's like, "Well, what happened?" He's like, "Well, for my first wish, I asked for $100 million, and I got that. For the second wish, I asked for a beautiful woman, and I got her." Friend's like, I'm distracted with the game going on, but the friend's like, "Well, okay, so what happened?" He's like, "Well, the third wish, that's where I really blew it." He's like, "Well, what happened?" He goes, "Well, I wish for a giant pumpkin head." You say that, you can go 2 angles. You can laugh hysterically at it, but I always just play it off like, you just said like a random fact. And you will get 1 or 2 people who will laugh, and then everyone else will not laugh. And those 2 people that laugh, they will think you're the greatest shit to ever happen to Manhattan or to Brooklyn. You've been asked to dress up as a clown. That's a risky move. I don't know if you should do that. I think you'll just become the butt of any joke. But that's a you call. I don't know the situation. Maybe dress up with a giant pumpkin head. That would be funny. See, I would totally dress up or just walk around with a giant pumpkin head or just a giant pumpkin. Tell everybody this was my 3rd wish, and they'll be like, "What are you talking about?" Now when I see people who just like are dressed terribly or have like a terrible hairdo, or I don't want to say like a deformity, but like, they got something going on, I'm always like, that's their 3rd wish. You see some dude with a 3rd leg, and maybe that's not the best. You see somebody with like a 3rd eye, that's their 3rd wish. All right, now that you've painted the picture, I'm fully on board with this. I was imagining like Fonzo the Clown. Let's get out of here. Let's pass. But yeah, no, that's sick. And if there aren't pics of this, A, it didn't happen, and B, you're a fraud. All right. Oh my God, dude. I literally was like, I'll try and get to 120 pass, try and get 30 end game points. Dude, am I a wizard? Wingardium Leviosa. Oh yeah. Let's hit him with the GGs. Can you even see the text chat? Nope. You can't see what I'm typing. Nice. Kind of like that. Exactly 150. Oh, look. Oh, looky there. 6:30. Pickleball at 7. Come home. Oh yeah, this is looking pretty nice. GG's. Yeah, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but I was not enthusiastic about how this game was shaping up. I think a couple things that really helped me was mermaids and cultists fighting for E7. That was huge. Let me let these guys know I did stream it. Wants to watch the VOD, the replay. All right. It is actually impossible to stream and type and commentate. I normally don't start the stream during auction, so I think joined in round 2. Okay, so you probably heard me talking about my round one. That makes sense. Cheeky. What's cheeky? Just my boy Bees V Shuni. I don't know how to link it, but all right, let me figure out how to find this link. I'm gonna jump off though.